You want a hot girl summer like Carisha and them? I ain't placing blame. I'm here to change the game, cause it's a different world, and you my lane of
This
James.
shit is crazy, you got me thinking about you on a daily. Soon as you can run in the streets, we gon' have babies. I've been thinking about you all day, cause you can run in the streets with your thugs, and I'll be waiting for you, cause your love is true. That's why.
And I really don't want to talk about what you and Will talked about.
So what you gonna talk about? You gonna start it off?
No. No. You gonna hit it out me?
Wow. Why you not gonna start it off?
Don't you gotta record it?
It's on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. I don't know for real. I don't know. Hold on.
You know you gotta say the thing, the introduction.
I'm not doing that.
Why not?
Because you filmed the episode without me, so this is payback.
Babe, we're not doing that. You gotta say it.
What?
The introduction.
Welcome to Baddies episode 30.
Come on, man.
Baddies episode. Okay, let me stop. People think I have to talk about this.
No, shout out to them though. Shout out to Nay. I fuck with Nay.
Not just Nay.
I'm saying she's the choreographer.
So did she stop doing it for her though?
I don't know. Solutions over excuses. As co-host Hazel.
Not co-host. Oh, you know I'm sensitive. Not co-host.
Partner in crime, Hazel. Oh my God. See what I gotta deal with?
And scene.
Right.
No, for real, I don't know what we're talking about.
What you mean?
I really don't. It's a good thing.
It's different. I don't even lie.
Ah.
You said you want to talk about relationships.
We can start with yours.
What you mean? On mine? Ah, you petty. Here we go. Here comes the pettiness. What's up? Shoot.
Now, how's your dating life?
I don't have one.
Why? Why not?
No, I ain't got one.
So what you got?
I'm just working on me right now.
What do that consist of?
You know, just grinding it out, get my health together and, focus on son. Trying to keep him from wrecking all the time because that's all he want to do is play. And,
Where you get that from?
I don't be playing like that. But, nah, I really ain't got no love life. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't say love. The dating world, especially being
love,
here.
Life, dating. I feel like they coexist.
Not really, but
I mean, I got a
get your
friend.
drift. A friend? What?
What type of time do you be on?
I'm asking, is it a friend, like in singular?
Yes, it's a friend. It's a friend. We ain't gonna do all of that.
Y'all dating?
Hey.
Y'all go on dates?
We ain't been on a date in a long time.
Oh, but y'all have?
Yeah.
What stopped them?
What stopped the dating? I mean, just, both of us have, she has kids. I have a kid. And, life, work, the grind, the daily grind, the weekly grind. We don't get back to that. Hey, you're so petty, man.
I'm not being petty. I'm being genuine. I'm really asking you questions.
Yeah, but
I want to know how it is out there.
What about you?
In the street.
What about you? What's going on with you and
I'm chilling till my mixtape drop.
To your mixtape drop?
Yeah.
Oh wow. You got a mixtape dropping? When it's come out, what you gonna call it?
I don't know, I gotta think of a name. I don't know. That's what's gonna be called. I don't know.
Madam. Right.
Why would you say that? Do you know what a madam is?
I do know what a madam is.
So why would you say that?
I mean, you know, you might have a ring that you run.
No, that's a good business though, because I probably make some money.
Yeah, probably you will. That's, you know.
It's just the clientele don't be all that.
It's a high commodity. No, I'm just saying. It's just a high commodity. You know, for real. So, quit all the bullshit. We're supposed to be talking about today's generation of dating.
Is it still existing though?
I mean, it exists for those who take it serious, you know. They put in the work, you know, put in the time for one another. You gotta make time, like when you work all the time, or you just life grind, period. Like when you hustling and bustling or whatever you want to call it, like you have to make time. Just like making time to take your kids somewhere, you gotta make time to, you know, make time to take your lady somewhere, or make time to, you know, plan things for your man, you know. You know.
What? Why I gotta know?
I'm just saying, you in a relationship.
Right.
So how's that going?
Amazing.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
What?
Funny,
I'm answering your questions and now I'm funny.
I'm just saying. Okay, so what do you think would be a great solution to better the modern day relationships? Because it's kind of like watered down. It's kind of dumbed down a little bit.
The reason being is because this is me just looking at everybody's situation. Like, a lot of men just be on real sassy nowadays, but then a lot of women just be, I hate to say it, but they be like on bum energy.
Bum energy?
Yeah, I mean, because you talking to a female and it's like, because I have brothers, I have older cousins, I have friends. Like a female, you talking to her, right? A female you talking to like for 2 weeks and she be like, she late on her rent, her car note due, she'll know how she go. Like, how would you have paid this if I didn't step into your life 2 weeks ago? And I don't know.
I ain't ran into none of them, and I'm glad I ain't ran into none of them. You know, yeah.
But they make, you know, real bitches who on their shit look so bad. So I think that's what dimms it down a little bit, because niggas be assuming that they don't want to get too entitled to a woman because she gonna get to asking.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with asking. Ain't nothing wrong, like, if you're in a bind or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
but you being in a bind turns into the nigga being Nate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
But my thing is, why you in a bind all of a sudden?
All of a sudden,
all of a sudden you in a bind.
Like, where was this
because
at before me?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
Dudes do it too, though. Man.
They do it a lot.
Can I get the new foes coming out?
Yeah, but see, that's what I was telling my little sister, like, about a week ago, I was like, females, y'all was the first tricks.
Hold your horses.
What? No. I'm not saying just per se you or maybe her, but overall, females was the first tricks. That was the first, you know, you got to think they was letting niggas use their cars, you know, letting the guy flip their taxes. You know what I'm saying? Like going to get loans for them. And here's the thing: there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that.
It is
if the guy is doing right by the female.
It is.
I never had the opportunity to do that, so I'm not speaking from a personal
Especially
standpoint.
at this time, at this big of an age, there's no way in hell.
So what's the age bracket? You feel like that shouldn't be allowed?
First of all, you should
helping
have to use my
one
car.
another.
Okay, it's different than helping than actually taking care of.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna let a nigga use my car because he don't have one. You can use my car if yours in a shop.
Right.
Or if my car parked behind yours type shit and you gotta go somewhere real quick, but you're not gonna ride around, dilly around town in my shit and you ain't got one of your own.
Okay.
That just don't make sense to me.
So what would be the solution to, you know, like bettering that situation, the situation of the relationships now? Like, what makes them amazing again?
I mean, you gotta just become genuine. People are not genuine no more. People date to see what they can get out of the person.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? It's
In a lot of
usually
relationships.
it's usually y'all, the females.
Don't say y'all,
No, listen, I'm not talking about you. So I'm
Because I
saying
consider
y'all
a
as in
grown-
overall.
like bossed up woman.
I'm saying
so it's not.
overall. So with you being on your shit and like you handling your business, and I mean you being phenomenal at what you do as a woman, it makes it bad for females like you because, like you said, it is a lot of bums.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It is a lot of couch bandits. You know, that's what I call them. I was just saying, it's a lot of couch bandits.
I ain't never heard that terminology.
Nah, for real.
No, it is. It's a lot.
You know, and here's the thing: if you're channeling that you gotta sleep on your auntie couch or you gotta sleep on your mom's couch, whatever, whomever couch it is, to the females out there, like just stay grinding until you get off the couch. You know what I mean? But that don't mean when you get in a relationship or you try to have a relationship, you start slacking. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with a guy looking out for you. Just make sure you're looking out for him too.
Right.
And, I just think it's just it has to be mutual. It has to be a mutual understanding of why we like each other. In order for it to get amazing again, as far as the relationships, because people are terrible. Like, whew.
Speaking from experience.
Huh?
You speaking from experience?
Yeah, I'm speaking from experience, but I ain't gonna do that. I mean, I can talk about it. I mean, shit, you can ask me whatever. I'm gonna give it to you straight.
Don't say that.
Nah, don't say whatever. But I'm just saying.
Don't say that, cause you know me.
Shoot.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't want no smoke in the city.
Just don't be petty.
I don't want no smoke.
You
You can't say nothing without it being considered petty.
You don't have to
I'm
say
sure
no
we
names.
already said something that was considered that rubbed somebody the wrong way.
It's cool.
I know it is.
It's cool.
But I'm just saying. I'm not gonna intentionally be petty.
So what's your thought? What ask me? Go ahead. Sure.
I don't have nothing to ask. Well, okay, hold on. Do you see you ever finding someone to be 100% committed to here where you live now? Honestly.
Honestly. Honestly, I think I gotta put myself in the right proximity of, those that's looking for what I'm looking for. Now, if it's a possibility that someone here, a female here, is looking for the same thing that I'm looking for within the relationship, then, hey, please shoot your shot.
I mean, you've been here for a while, so I mean, it's not a big town. So many women that are in your bracket or age bracket or mental bracket, financial bracket, So, again, do you see yourself settling down and I can commit to this woman for the rest of my life? In Paducah.
As long as I ain't got to be a counselor, it might be a possibility.
All of them need counseling, so...
Hell, sometimes I
even the
feel
ones
like
you think are normal, they turn out to be batshit crazy.
I mean, like my mama used to say, you need to go to school to be a counselor because that's what it seems like all you do is counsel people on the phone. It's and there's nothing wrong with that if a person is growing from that, but a lot of people don't grow because they go right back to doing the same thing.
They take offense to, constructive criticism rather than just feeding off of it.
Yeah, that's true. I recently put out a song and yeah. Alright. Well, there was no pun intended.
What was the song talking about?
It was just, there was a learning situation. You were supposed to be a student. And when that was going on, when you was watching, anytime you watching and you listen, just go back and listen real hard. And, you can grow from that. That's all I can say about that.
It doesn't make no sense.
What?
I asked you what the song was about.
Oh, it was just, it was about
Love song?
it wasn't really a love song, but
I mean, you already put love and dating in the same category, so.
right. I get what you're saying. So no, it just was, someone I was dealing with. You know what I mean? And hey, she aborted the mission. That's all I can say. She aborted the mission.
I was gonna say something.
Well, I'm just saying, man. Shout out, I ain't even finna do that. That's too much.
Which one?
What? Which one is crazy? What are you doing? She don't mean that. She don't mean that.
I'm just playing.
She don't mean that at all.
Just kidding.
No, like, we can still be cool though. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to Drika, man. You know what I'm saying?
Drika? Boy.
What?
Who was Drika?
That's the nickname. We ain't going that fast.
You gotta help me where I would only know.
What you mean?
I want to know who you talk about.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm asking for clarification.
Yeah. I bet you is. You know what I'm talking about.
I swear I don't.
We ain't even gotta do all of that.
I'm thinking of two people for
Real
real.
light, bright. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
okay.
Yeah, we ain't gotta do
Well,
all
hold
that.
on.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, yeah. You're right. She aborted the mission.
Yeah. Come on now.
I quit. Cause I cracks myself up.
Nah. You trying to get some shit started.
No, I ain't.
I mean, I can't get in trouble with nobody but God anyway, so.
True.
I think I'm a great guy. You know what I'm saying? I think
That's what they all say.
What?
I did not date in college. I wouldn't date a man or talk to a man if he said that. I'm a good guy shit. That was like a red flag to me.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I already feel like all men know each other and like y'all have a yearly meeting or something. Y'all just get together and cause y'all all do the same shit.
A yearly meeting for what?
I don't know what y'all be doing. Cause y'all all do the same stuff. I don't know how. I mean, it don't matter how good of a man you are. I just think like y'all say the same shit, but in different ways. Y'all act the same in different ways.
No, honestly, I'm being transparent. Like, I'm really a great guy. I think I'm too nice. You told me
you are.
before
No, you
I was
are.
too nice.
I was just about to say that. You are.
It's too nice.
You are. So I'm kind of proud of for
What? Standing on business?
Yeah, standing 10 toes lately.
Yeah, man. Man. I think.
You still just be doing shit, but.
No. I stopped just doing shit. I'm almost done with just doing shit.
How you say you stop and almost done? Which one is it?
I'm about to stop.
You about to stop.
Yeah, I'm about to stop. No, for real. I just, sometimes I just be feeling like Prince Akeem. You know what I'm saying? What? Something wrong with that?
What's that feeling?
What? Like Prince Akeem?
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to. What was Prince Akeem doing? He came to the U.S. and what was he at? Like Queens? Yeah, he went to Queens and he was trying to sow his royal oats. So he was trying to find what? His wife, right? Somebody who really like him for him.
So you practicing?
Know what I mean? Huh?
You practicing?
Practice.
Yeah.
No,
You're preparing.
No practice.
I'm not saying you need practice, but you're preparing yourself. And you still even answer the question.
But what?
Do you think you can see yourself settling down with somebody in Paducah? You think you're going to find your wife here?
We're going to come back to that.
First of all, do you want to have a wife in the future?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
1, 2, 3.
You funny, man. Why you always do that? I
be curious.
Why you always ask that? Because I'm a Muslim? Is that like a Muslim shot?
It was, but it wasn't. But they have multiple wives, don't they?
Yeah. You can have multiple wives. You can have multiple wives only if you take care of all those wives and you put them in position. You know what I mean? So
I can do it.
Yeah, that's a lot. You feel me? That's a lot. That's why I understand niggas be having 1,000 kids. That's a lot. It's a lot. You know,
Look
shout
at
out
women.
to my brothers who have 1,000 kids. But, whew, man, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I might got about one more in me. It's gotta be with the right one though.
I'm too old. I was too old having the second one.
It gotta be the right one though.
It may sound fucked up, but if you don't got kids, I say hold off. Don't have them.
Yeah.
Live life.
Live life.
Because the world's so fucked up.
I mean, it is, but
The world is so, like, who wants to raise children in this day and age? Like, the world is fucked up.
But we was brought.
We are reaching doomsday.
Nah, hell no.
Yes, we are.
Hell no. I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in it. I believe that, you know, to a certain extent, it had to get like real tragic. Like things have to be like extreme.
It has been extreme. Do
I
you
know.
not watch the news?
But with it being extreme, it's gonna eventually like not just disappear, but it's gonna, you know, it's gonna fade out. You know, it's like a boomerang effect. You know, how to be extremely terrible, bad, whatever you want to use, whatever words you want to use, and then it, you know, things get back great again.
I think we as a country are going backwards. We're slowly going into segregation. What came before segregation?
Shit. What, you talking about slavery?
Yeah.
We'd never do that.
I mean, because we ain't our ancestors, so it's going to be difficult. But it's not going to be like on some picking cotton type shit. But trust me, we're going, hopefully we are long gone when it happens, but we got going backwards. Literally.
You think?
We already got semi-segregation now. The laws is being passed.
We're talking about like in Mississippi or some shit like that?
They
Where
can
you
have
get home?
white-only restaurants and shit.
Yeah, that didn't never happen. Where that's at?
It's already started.
Where that's at?
What you mean? I can't. I don't know.
It's got to be somewhere like deep down south. Like,
I don't know.
Like down, deep down. Like motherfucker, what is it? Burning, Mississippi.
Yeah,
That's the only thing. When I think of slavery, and no shot at Mississippi because my pops is from Mississippi, but when I think of slavery, I always think of like Mississippi, like South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama. You know what I mean? Places like that. Florida.
I love Miami, but Florida as a state, one of the racist states I've ever been to.
It is?
Florida's very
Where was you at?
Melbourne.
I see. I ain't never even heard of that.
That's close to like. Is it close to Orlando? I don't know. I know Orlando is, but it's close. It's more. So, I don't really know. I was there because I had family there, but it's racist. Tennessee's very racist to me too.
Mm-hmm.
People say Paducah racist, but I ain't never had no racist situation here.
It's borderline. Paducah had its times, you know. My thing is just like, hey man, listen. I love all people. Just don't disrespect me because I got a low tolerance for disrespect. So, as long as you don't disrespect me, we good. White, blue, purple, orange, yellow, whatever.
Mm-hmm. I suppose.
You suppose what?
I mean, I suppose. You was on J down on the white girl at the club on Nashville.
J down on about what? You funny as hell a little bit. What was that name? Like Susan or something?
You did gave her 18 names. I don't remember.
I
just remember her asking me, "Was you
she
my
was over
brother?"
there. She had like Jordans on or something. She had like she had like the #1 Jordans on or something. The ones.
I don't know what she had on.
She was like, "You look nice."
Mm-hmm.
Is that your boyfriend? No. Her friend. You funny.
Crazy weekend.
Nah, yeah, it definitely was a crazy weekend. How do you feel about that weekend? Was that weekend fun?
For both of us.
All right.
Two different sides of the dating room.
That's cool. It's cool. But, see, yours is based off love. Mine was based off bullshit. What?
Don't have me choke.
Well, I'm just saying, for real. See, that's what I mean. Like today's generation of dating is terrible. Here's why: because females, you know, they, in general, females feel like, you know, they entitled to everything, and it's like, hold on, shorty, you're not entitled to nothing but your birthright. You know what I'm saying? You that smart, figure that out. Figure how to, you know, nationalize yourself. That's all I can say about that, and it's just
I agree.
overwhelming.
And don't let them have no surgeries done, and their bodies be like everybody else's bodies. They really feel like everything should just be
What?
put in.
No, I mean, you know, to each his own. You know,
I just think longevity. It's like, Rich, when you turn 55, 60, that's not gonna be anything. When your stuff don't work, his stuff don't work, then what you gonna do?
I mean, I get it, but you know, I feel like just don't overdo it. Alright. They can get surgery. I feel like a female can get surgery. Alright. You know, whatever, the mommy kid, BBL, sleeve, whatever. Just don't overdo it, because I mean it's dangerous, you know. So I ain't got nothing against it.
You don't mind a BBL?
Nah,
You would take a BBL over a natural girl?
of course not. But no, oh wait, why would I do that?
I mean, if the girl with the surgery has got a perfect body, and the girl, you know, her booty ain't as big, or, you know, she's.
What's her personality like?
That's what I'm asking. Like, would you go for appearance first? Because men are very shallow people.
I mean, you gotta be cute. You can't look like
I'm talking about the body.
Huh?
I'm talking about body wise.
Oh, body wise. I mean, what are you asking? Like, what's the
What do you prefer?
a natural or a BBL?
But if you know, because if you naturally, something's messed up. You ain't
What?
gonna get everything.
Oh, right.
And if they do
right.
got ass and titties, they ugly.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know, you got ass, but then you ain't got no titties. But then, you know, she might have, like, strong features. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean strong?
She might there look like drag or something. You know what I'm saying? No, for real. No, I definitely, it had to be natural, though. It had to be natural. For real. I'm going to say natural.
But you know, society don't make it look like that to women. So
What?
that y'all prefer natural women than y'all do over a woman who got on the table.
Well, I mean, because that's what all you see on social media is.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
but,
that
you
makes
gotta-
dating hard too. It's just
You
like,
gotta detach yourself. You can't be a horn dog, you know. That's it.
is it true BBLs be stinking?
I don't know. I ain't never experienced that.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
You funny as hell. So what's up about
You ain't never
shit?
met a girl who had a BBL?
Here we go.
I'm asking. Oh my God, I'm asking a question.
Yeah.
Okay, did she have a different?
Listen, I smell something. I'm getting out of there.
Booty.
You hear me?
I mean, it could be a booty smell.
I smell something. I'm out of there. Really supposed to smell like water.
So not the kitty. I'm talking about the booty.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't smell at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're clean, if you're putting Dove, or
I heard girls who got BBL booty be stinking.
I wouldn't know. I ain't never had that experience. So,
Lucky you.
I can't tell you that. It was cool though. It was cool.
No, it was cool.
It was cool.
It was decent.
It was alright. It was decent.
I want to be so petty, and I'ma say.
No, I know you do. That
the
ain't
camera go off.
Right. Yeah, what type of time do you be on? See, you know what you put in that cup, but sheesh.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little Kool-Aid, alright. What kind of Kool-Aid you got in there?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Okay. Yes, nice. Mm-hmm. So what?
I'm still waiting on you to. You keep saying come back to. We're gonna come back to the question.
What? Yeah, see, now you acting like
That's
Vail.
why I'm fucking.
Just wanted you to keep you acting like Vail, man. So I want you to come back to the
You
question.
act like you smoke.
I don't.
I know. That's what I said. You act like you smoke.
What was the question?
You know what the damn question was.
I don't. I really don't. I forgot. You talking about the whole do I think I can find a wife in Paducah?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So I can't really answer that. I don't know. For real.
You want a hot girl summer like Carisha them? I ain't placing blame. I'm here to change the game. Cause it's a different world. And you my Lane of
This shit
James.
is crazy. You got me thinking about you on a daily. Soon as you can run in the streets, we gon' have babies. I've been thinking about you all day. Cause you can run